Hey guys, welcome to PCN's channel. Let's have a look at Monster Hunter Rise, the PC version. So I'm playing this on my laptop, which is the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G14. So this is the one with the AMD Ryzen 7 4800U, and it has a 1660 Ti Max Q version. So let's have a look at the settings, and that I've got it set to now. So okay, so we've got the preset on high. We've even got the image quality at 150%. So let's have a look. So this literally is the highest we can get it on. So we've got it on borderless windowed. My screen is 1080 1920 by 1080, so we've got it set to 1080p. It's on 120 hertz screen, and 16:9 ratio. Frame cap unlimited, VSync off. Let's see if it does go above 120. I don't really expect it to, but let's see what it does. I've mainly been playing this on my GPD WinMax, you know, on a handheld, but I will from time to time play this on my actual laptop. So we're not hitting 120. Really sorry, I can't get afterburner stats up, so I can't get nice big stats up like in my usual videos. I think that's just the de novo in here. It's just preventing that from coming up. So all I can actually give you is that tiny little thing in the top corner, which at the moment is around 80. If you're looking at this on mobile, it pretty much will be impossible to see that, unless, I don't know, you've got the eyes of a hawk or something. I can barely see it on my 14-inch screen. So let's go into what we're going to do. We're going to start a quest, and we're going to start it in multiplayer, and we're going to see what kind of frame rate we get. Target is 120, so I don't expect to get that on high, and then we'll try that on average, and we'll try that on low. So let's go into game now, guys. Right, well, guys, we're in quest now on the high settings this game has to offer. So let's have a look. Let's go over and try and fight the monster. I can see it's nowhere near 120. We're kind of like a 60 plus. Is that even? I don't think that's the monster. Or is it? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So a couple of them on screen. I've seen it dip to as low as 60. Very, very small up there. I really recommend you watch this, you know, on a big screen. Okay, at least on the high settings, the lowest is getting to is 60. So, you know, I guess that's kind of acceptable. This isn't the most powerful laptop. It's a decent laptop. I like it, but it's definitely not, you know, like as powerful as a lot of laptops that are out now. But still, performs well. We're kind of getting 60 to 80 FPS during the action parts. Okay, guys, let's do this quest again, but let's just touch it down to average now. So and see, you know, how much higher the frame rate goes. It would be lovely to play this at 120 FPS, but sacrifices may have to be made. Right, let's go ahead and adjust the display settings. So this time, let's go to average. And what we'll do is in advanced settings. Oh, image quality is at 100%. So okay, cool. So that's not 150. That's fine. Let's see if we can actually achieve 120 FPS or close to that as a regular. It'd be interesting. So let's start a quest. Right, back in game we are, and we are on average settings. Okay, so let's get over to the action. Right, guys, here we are. Okay, so it performs obviously higher than 60. What we're getting, we have got a slightly higher frame rate, but nowhere near that 120. It'd be interesting to see, you know, what you can do with it. I mean, you've got 60 FPS plus if you want to do, but it's a shame, really. You know, this laptop's got 120 hertz display. It'd be nice to play. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the power to deliver 120 FPS, at least not on the high and the medium settings. So let's just play a little bit this and see, you know, where the frames kind of average. It looks like it's averaging around the 80 mark to me anyway. You know, which is respectable, but one would like to have it at 100 FPS. So, you know, it looks fantastic in that. But I'm not a snob. You know, 60 FPS above, I'm always happy with. So that's fine. You know, in the future, not right now. I'm not in a hurry for it. But maybe a year or two, I'll upgrade my laptop and I'll get something with, you know, the latest kind of graphics card and see it. I'm more kind of laptop than desktop these days. My desktop I've given to my daughter. She uses it, and I don't really like sharing electronics. I go on there sometimes, only to play Fight Cave because that's in the front room and my laptop's in my bedroom. But I've become a laptop guy more than anything else, and you know, with my GPD Win Max, that's like my on the go laptop. The Zephyrus is kind of like more my workstation. I do a lot more content creation on it, so that's cool. But yeah, so we've you know, we've got an improvement in the frame rate, but we haven't got, you know, what I was trying to target, that 120. So let's check it on low, and it would really be nice if it just locks at 120 and remains there. So, you know, you've got your kind of choice. You want 120 on low, or you want 60 on high. So, you know, choice is yours. So yeah, let me finish this quest, and then I'll come back with the low settings. See you then. All right, let's go into the settings and drop it down. So let's go to display. Okay, low literally is the lowest. Ooh, image quality on 70% is what it kind of defaults it to. I don't know if I want it on 70%. Let's see the difference. Can I notice much? Okay, I can't. So okay, let's go lowest of the low. So we've got the preset on low. It defaults the image quality to 70%. So let's see, is effectively this would be performance mode. If hopefully we can get 120 FPS on this now. So let's go into game. We're going to run the same quest in multiplayer again, and let's see how that goes. Right guys, we're in quest again, and we are running this on the lowest settings, and we're not achieving 120 FPS. I am slightly disappointed, maybe not completely surprised, actually maybe a little surprised. I was expecting to get 120 FPS on this on the lowest settings. I have got boost turned off in my machine, but that's because, you know, I don't want the temperatures pushing up to like 95 degrees Celsius. I know manufacturers say it's okay. I'm not okay with it. And the other thing is the fan goes louder as well. So I'm happy with it. It's a compromise I've chosen to make. Maybe if I was to do it with the boost on, we could kind of achieve that frame rate. So let's skip forward to the action and see, you know, where we are at. Okay guys, we're heading into the action, so let's have a look. Oh, I like it, little bird's nest there. Now, I have to say, it looks, as we say in the UK sometimes, rather butters on the lowest preset. So I personally, from what I've seen so far, I would play this on high, and I would just cap it at 60 FPS because it's 60 FPS on my GPD Win Max. So I'll just keep it consistent with that, and just play it at 60 FPS. Why not? But let's attack this monster a bit and try and keep an eye on the frame rate as well. Once again, apologies for it being so small. I just can't get Afterburner or HW Info, River Tuner, nothing working on there. I'm sure there's a way, but it would have probably took some research that I didn't have time for. So You know, the main thing I'm looking at here is the frame rate, and there's not much of a jump. Like personally, the extra frames you get putting it on low, I'd rather have the better visuals. I'd rather play it on the highest and have it at 60 FPS, which seemed to be what this machine, what this graphics card and the whole combination was actually running, managing really well. So, you know, this for me 60 FPS game. So most of the games I play on here are kind of around 60 if I'm playing a new game. Wow, that thing just disappeared. But cool, guys, I'll end it here. Hope you enjoyed this performance check. I don't do too many 1660 Ti performance videos. It's mainly the GPD Win Max ones that I do, but this is a big game, and I'm going to be playing. Oh wow! So yeah, I'm going to be playing this a bit. I'll be doing some streams of this as well. So you know, as usual, if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. Drop me a like if you like, and until the next video, PCN out.